So, hi there everybody. Time to comment on your comments, and we start with Gualenta. So, hello sir. Is the actor, he's the actor who, most of whose films I have watched. He's the actor, most of whose films are something that I have watched. Yeah, this are something bits, not necessary, but with a plural that works quite well. And okay, that's my pleasure, Gualenta. Hi, VG, great to see you, and AA as well. Great to see all three of you here. Lovely to see you. And Count, great to see you. He cannot put two strings together, let alone figure out where he is now after a pub crawl. Good English, Count. Stay safe. And P. Hi dear teacher, I'm listening to the doggy and the big bad wolf. Okay, each of these or nearly all of these have a story. Great to see you, P. Okay, I like the apples. Apples look great. My pleasure, VG. And yo, VG. I'm happy I used the right preposition. Yes, so am I. And which word fits best in the gap? Okay, feelings of doubt. Okay, this is talking about the midlife crisis. I'm pretty sure Dommy's got that right. And P. Hi, P. Her mother, wait a second, let's just click this. Her mother has always tried to overrule everyone's choices or decisions. She overruled her father. Behind a veneer of suave, silvery softness, she would rule over her entourage, I like this word, with high-handedness, trampling them over and over again and again, in a despicable and heinous fashion. Now, if she has to survive the farrago, I'm pretty sure it's with an A, P, fa, although I do say farrago, of fiction, her mother had foisted into her head. She has to overrule her mother or be overruled into oblivion. Good, well done, P. Good English. And okay, are they the same? No one dared to go there. No one dared go there. Yes, they are. The meaning is the same, but notice this one is dare as an ordinary verb, and I think this one is dare as a modal verb. It can act as both. And Vinayak. So, thank you, sir. I'm studying English literature from India. Your teachings are so didactic, and I understand everything after watching your videos. That's really good. You've been watching Heterodox. Okay, thank you for answering my question on leave me alone, let me alone. My pleasure. And I guess the expression let me alone, meaning leave me alone, came from English learners in the past due to the fact that many of them got or still get confused by the words leave and let. That's why I'm much happier with leave, definitely, as the two words are the same in many languages but not in English. It may have made the idiom let me alone common. It's just my theory though. It's very possible, yeah? Or maybe it's even just native speakers getting it wrong as well. And hi P, override. So lots of apples. Ooh, a really nice one, and it's got some of this lovely blue as well. And Sean says midlife crisis. Definitely, Sean. Don't patronise me with your condescending manners. Who do you think you are? Good English engine. And Funda. There is always an exception to a rule. Dear Teacher Alex, can you please let the section here for comments open in all of your amazing videos? Even if you don't answer, I know that is not taken for granted. So I have been answering, but you need to watch this video, Funda. Okay, great to see you. And okay, this is Abid Feckless. 1 second, I'll give Funda a quick reply. Hi F. Watch the comments videos. Yeah. And Blythe is a synonym. Yes and no, Abid. Let's see. Feckless. If you call someone feckless, you're calling them irresponsible. If somebody's blithe, you can maybe Blythe is also irresponsible, but Blythe is much more positive, whereas feckless is much more negative. Yeah, I guess Blythe could also be negative, but for example, a blithe spirit. So I think they're synonyms, but this is a negative one, and this is a much more positive one. And Dear Farah El Haj, hi. To have a lot of tussling with your older siblings during your childhood is an inevitable consequence of your life that couldn't be avoided. Good English. Let alone in Spanish, Tommy. Ni mucho menos. Yeah, it's a good translation. That's a good one. And Santosh, hi Santosh. Because of my back spasm, I cannot bend to tie my polished derby shoes, let alone lift you on the dance floor. Good English. And 40 Love, great to see you. Seminal. If something is seminal, it's creative. It's a creative new idea, something that is highly influential in an original way and provides the basis for further development. Pioneering, influential, original. Pablo Picasso was seminal in the creation of the Cubist movement. He wrote a seminal article on the subject, and from this came new ideas. He played a seminal role in the establishment of the club. Einstein had seminal ideas about this is general, about energy, mass and space. Time or money or love is more important than money. Can also be connected with semen, as in seminal fluid. Formality 7.5. Good, well done, love. Just careful of these for general things. Okay, Mary M, so helpful indeed. I'm so glad, thank you. Phrasal verbs with pull. Yeah, that was quite a good video. And Ronan says best. And hopefully 108 this weekend. I think it's going to be a bit longer. We're at about 107, 500, 550. Could take 4 or 5 days. And P, smug. Ooh, I hate this word because it reeks of high-handed haughtiness, misplaced hauteur, and hedonistic hoity-toityness. Lovely. I love the alliteration. Very good, P. These days, my family can't afford to buy a car, let alone a house. Good English, Martha. Well done. And G is ostentatious. Okay, very definitely. Very good, Bronan. And, so it's Abid. Tomorrow's your birthday, so many happy returns of the day for tomorrow, Abid. And AK wishes you happy birthday. And so does Learn. That's brilliant. And so does AA as well. That's wonderful to see you all. So, happy birthday tomorrow, Abid. And Shamin, holistic. A holistic approach. Good English. And P. Hi Alex, I'm bored, tired and discouraged. Not with the lesson, just tired and disheartened. I wish I was somewhere else. Sometimes I wish I could sleep, or would sleep and not wake up. Okay, would works. I would be the luckiest person in the world. Perhaps I need to make negative sentences to feel better. Mine are far too positive and I hate them. I think they are far better when they are sad and full of pessimism. I can't even keep my eyes open. Maybe I need to have a nap. Okay, have a nap. Very black indeed. We'd really miss you if you didn't wake up. Come on. Yeah, we need you. Don't leave us here. And take care, P, okay? I hope you cheer up soon. And Leonardo Wells, love this. That's great, Leonardo. And Manny. Firstly, hi Alex. Firstly, many thanks for your great work. It hurts so fast. Can you explain this and elaborate on the usage of fast, maybe in different contexts? It hurts so fast. I'm I'm looking at this and I'm thinking this is fast from the point of view of to hold fast. Yeah, so it hurts so fast. I get the feeling that this is, I might even say it hurts so fastly because, yeah, wow, that is an interesting question. Um, okay, so let's see. Fast, meanings of fast. This is a much better way of doing it. So, you can run fast, you can drive fast, you can have a fast car. So, fast, an adjective and an adverb. Both are the same, yeah? Fast. To fast, not to eat. As in breakfast, you break your fast in the morning. So, you should fast at this time of year. And then fast, an adjective of fasten, as in fasten your safety belt. This, this box is fast. I can't get it out, and I'm wondering that. What is the adverb of fast with this meaning? It's stuck fast. There we go, that's the answer then. Fast and fast, so not fastly. So I think it hurts so fast. I think this means that it's fixed in position. Yeah, this hurt just won't go away. So Manny, I hope that's helped. And Falern, hi there. Sir, could you tell me if these two mean the same? Teach me to do it and teach me how to do it. Definitely. Yes, they're both the same. Exactly. So, yes, correct. They're the same. Fortuitous has fought in it. One who has fought is lucky. Yeah, fought is from fuerte, strength. Yeah, and that's the idea. And Fernando Villavicencio. It seems that Bojo fancies having his hair tousled. Yes, he's got tousled hair, but it's a bit like me. I think it's probably this lack of British fashion. So, chiasmus and anastrophe. Wow. Okay, let's see. I think chiasmus is one type of anastrophe. I think anastrophe is using unusual word order. Yeah, and I think this chiasmus is one way of doing it. Yeah, but there are lots of different types of anastrophe. So I hope that's helped on me. And many thanks, Ossie, let alone. And the Josh sings. Hi, the Josh. I will stop singing when hell freezes over. It will be a cold day in hell when I stop singing. Good work, Josh. Just missed the word freezes. Well, there's a little bit more. There's a little bit of red. Maybe the red is the blood. Ooh, and axes and spanners and. I hope you come out of this soon, P. Come on, we're all thinking of you. We're rooting for you. You're going to be able to do it, definitely, P. And Sonia, hi Sonia, great to see you. I'm 81 and I had no midlife crisis. If I did, colossal mistake. Or if I did have colossal mistake. If I did, yes. Yeah, if I did. Or if I had, but not did have. If I had or if I did. I think if I had's the best. I didn't have time to notice. Too much work, 4 kids. I was too busy living. I think the same applies to me, Sonia. That's great. So, definitely you got the right answer. And P. What one sees as distorted is crystal clear to others. Yeah, it's all a question of context, point of view, vision, definitely P. And Saad Khan, little did I know, very good start, that I would be helped by a kind Englishman before my finals. So I hope you pass, I'm sure you will, Saad. And P, hi P again, when people perceive a truth as a distortion of reality, it's because they generally wish it to be so. That's very true as well, P. I love it. And Mohammed Al-Bonaga, talking with people that are that have no continuous here, Mohammed, that have a parochial attitude is a waste of time. Is flat out. Is a flat out waste of time. Okay, thank you, Mohammed. Parochial, yeah, you've understood it very definitely. And P again with distort. Great levels of stress can trigger off distortions in cognition. Most men and some slags have recourse to these methods to mislead and manipulate members of the opposite sex, and they get away with it. Good English, well done. Keep going, keep at it, P. And Zeghud, thank you, my favourite tutor. You look so smart, intelligible, and pristine. Lovely English, well done, Zeghud. And let alone, they couldn't even rest, eat, sleep, or laugh, let alone live. Good English, P. Falern, hi there, Falern. Hello, could you tell me if there's another word for cover? For instance, the cars and trucks on the road were covered due to flooding. Can I write engulf instead of cover? Okay, let's see. They were completely covered. They were flooded with. They were engulfed with. You could use they were swamped with. Because notice, most cover normally means over the top of. Yeah? So I covered the food with a cloth to keep the flies off. Swamped, engulfed, flooded. Well, that's a couple for you anyway. Yeah. So they were covered in. I think I don't like the verb cover with the way you're thinking about it. I think cover is is to go over the top of, to protect or something like that. Okay. Yeah. So, P, great to see you again. Some women don't give a fig about their children, let alone when they're ill or dying. You're absolutely right. Everybody assumes they do, but it's not necessarily true. So take care, P. And floods occur in rivers when the flow rate exceeds the capacity of the river channel, particularly at bends or meanders in the waterway. Good English. Also, I don't know which comment video I asked you this, so I'll comment here. Getting back to the rules is for for inanimate objects and organisations. Then why is it Earth's or our planet's surface? Is this related to the rule? I think we're considering that a planet is a living thing. Yes. So there are exceptions to this rule, but notice the surface of the earth, the land of the earth, Earth's land. I would say the land of the earth, the surface of the planet's surface. You could do both. I think it's related to the rule, and we think in our minds that planets are alive. Well, I believe the earth is alive. This is all one great big ecosystem. And P, hi P. So take care. Her sister is such a tomboy. She hates wearing dresses, let alone buying jewellery or going window shopping. Good English. Ooh, good. You're coming out of it. I love it. I love it. So keep it up, P. You're going to get better. And Vin. John has been toiling around all day only to find some drudgery jobs. Okay, I would probably say some jobs that are drudgery. Yeah, drudgery is a noun, but you've made it into a noun collocation, and I guess that works. P, hi P again, great to see you. He's sweet, but so terribly shy. He's never had a girlfriend, let alone ask a girl out for coffee. Very good. You've put it the other way round, and that's perfectly valid. And P, we can't even look after ourselves, let alone give away money for charitable purposes. Good, that's great. Good English, P. I love it. Yes, and we got some things growing. That's wonderful. And Mohammed, reminds me of the game. I was such a fond. No, I was such a fond follower of Minion Rush. I was so fond of Minion Rush. I was such a fond player of Minion Rush. And P, hi P. Could you tell us more about the R sound, as in law and order? This is called the intrusive R. Yeah, I find it difficult to use this pattern. Why is it used? Okay, let's see. This happens when the next word starts with a vowel. But my husband and I. Yeah, this is they just use it for this intrusive R. Somewhere or other, somewhere or other, somewhere or other, where or other. Okay, so it's just this moving of the final sound at the end of a word onto the next one, and this particularly happens with the sound R. Yeah, why is it used? Because it's easier to say. Yeah. It might be easier just to dump it all together, but law and order, law and order. It just makes it easier to say, and that's why people are doing it. And Cedar, hi Cedar. I think I was subconsciously inspired by this video spoof. When I talked about sign language maybe as something interesting, I can't find my original reaction and your video where I put a comment, so I'll just drop it in a random one. Okay, Cedar, I'll have a look at that later. Thank you very much. I'll see if I can find you. Well, you've got the link there. And Rebecca, this Rebecca, make English great again, kill I swear English. She has this girl has a thing against this mangle video. She doesn't like the definition, but well, I think she's the one with the problem, unfortunately. Poor thing. So, for learn, could you tell me how common and formal it is to use the verb to husband? It's not very common. To mean conserve, for instance, recycling conserves natural resources. Have you made a lesson on that? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I haven't made a lesson on to husband. Yeah, I might have. As in husbandry. Yeah, good. This is good husbandry. Husbandry's looking after animals properly. Animal husbandry. Yeah. I think husbandry is probably more common than to husband, but you can use it. I'd probably give this to husband probably something like 7.5 in formality. We need to husband our resources. We need to husband our planet. Normally to husband, though, with husbandry, it's talking about looking after animals. And Shahnoir Khan, great to see you. Thank you for watching. Glad you liked it. And we've got P again. Not only is she cantankerous, but also callous. Oh, a horrible person. She never gives her neighbours a helping hand, let alone be shocked if she had been told one of them had been dead for over a month. Boy, that's a horrible situation. Yeah, well, I hope somebody else had noticed the neighbour had been dead. Well, she probably just hadn't noticed. So, take care, P. It'll look better in the morning. And Seema, hi Seema, midlife crisis, very definitely. Okay, and the answer to this one was impinge. And P, it was the 1st of April. He'd done the shopping, April Fool's Day, the cooking clean, the attic of a farrago with an A again, of stuff and gubbins, and proceeded forthwith with a torrid foreplay of French kisses with his new fancy girl. Okay, good English, P. Well done. And, we've even got some kisses with it. I love it. And P, the cops are on the lookout for the terrorists. The latter are on the radar of Scotland Yard and could be arrested forthwith. Good English, well done. He was such a noble soul that he espoused our cause forthwith. I love it. He took on our cause. He championed it. He looked after it. And AA, great to see you, AA. Thank you for my hard work. Thank you. And P, he was so taken up with the woman, I like this taken up with, that he entreated the embassy to act forthwith. Good English, P. And, we got a long one here. So, hi there, VG. Great to see you. Great to see you, AA, as well. And great to see you, 40. So, brilliant to see all of you. Take care, all three of you. And AK, 47. And brilliant. So, hi, 40, hi, AA, and hey, yo, VG as well. Yo to all of you. Great to see you. And Shekowik. I'm Shekowik. I don't like this video. There was no rubbing of hands at the beginning. Okay, that's very good. Sometimes I get a bit paranoid about it, but yeah, it just feels natural to me. It's how I feel. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to do a good job of it. And he took one chair that was under the table and straddled it. Good English, VG. Does the bridge over there straddle the river? Good English. And you should never trust politicians who straddle questions. In that case, no politician should be trusted. I think you're probably right in that no politician should be trusted. 40. And 40. Even though her statement straddled all politicians. No but. Even though. The but's already in the even though her statement straddled all politicians, people assumed that she was alluding to him. Good English. And okay, good evening, P. Great to see you. So you got to the straddle. Ooh, I love this. It's these blues I like. Thank you, P. And okay, there's an answer for VG. And P says, ooh, help, I'm swooning. A fine farrago, again with an A, of hearts. Ooh, and it goes on, it's lovely. And AA, good evening, Patricia. Have a zigguratically wonderful evening. I love it. Okay, and P says she'll try. That's great. And VG, I don't recommend looking up images of people straddling on the internet. Okay, that's very good. And 40, I often hear people say that if you straddle a railing, the odds of you falling down are fat. Fat? Maybe, I think high. But if you sit on a railing with both of your legs on one side, you might end up falling down. Good. And thank you, my pleasure, 40. And Shunak, hi Shunak Rohan. The straddling of the US on the political quagmire of the Russia-Ukraine war is simply adding insult to injury. Good work, Shunak. So you need to think about the words A and the, definitely. And Rizgar, he straddles on every issue. Okay, very good. And 40, YouTube is getting weird. I would say weirder. It's getting weird day by day. Okay, I would probably say weirder. Besides getting my comments lost, you're not the only one. I can think of Manji, I can think of Patricia, who has constant problems with it. I think VG had some problems with this. And these are only the people who are actually saying, hey, where are my comments? I have not been receiving proper notifications these days. So notice, 40, the notifications for the comment on the comments videos aren't sent because I'm only allowed to send 3 notifications a day. And I would rather the notifications went out for the main videos like this one. And Sheed, hi Sheed. The monkey climbed a tree and straddled the highest branch. The swift bird straddled from tree to tree, trees to trees, from tree, I would just say in the singular, from tree to tree, one at a time. And 40, the poem straddles the vicissitudes of one's life, the specific ones of one's own life. And P, a diplomat like a politician has to straddle a farrago, again with an A, of viewpoints so as not to mess up, make a faux pas, or put his foot in it forthwith. Lovely. Hey, you're laughing now, that's better. P, dear teacher, I've had to retype some comments. They don't expect us to straddle all our comments, do they? We have enough on our hands as it is. I wish they'd sort out the disappearing comments. It's really frustrating. And 40, the teacher who was bedazzled with his speech eulogized him and said that there couldn't have been a better way to give a speech than straddle people across different mindsets and whip them into united groups. Well written, 40, that's great. And Mannequin, hi Mannequin. He did not speak up for himself, let alone speak up for your friends. Good English. I did not have time for his daughter, let alone going out with his friends. Good Mannequin. And I straddled my leg on my chair. I straddled my leg, I would probably say over my chair. I straddled a horse without the on when I was going to summer camp. Bikers straddle their bikes, that's better without this on, when they are tired. Okay, Mannequin. And Vibes, hi Vibes, great to see you. Hi, hello teacher, can you tell me what the inside part of a pen is called? Does it have a technical name? So clearly, Vibes, you're thinking about a modern ballpoint pen, the bit that you pull out. Because for an old-fashioned pen, that's easier. I think you've got the nib, you've got the carcass, and you've got the reservoir. But with one of these modern ballpoint pens, I honestly don't know. There might be a technical word for it. I guess the ink reservoir, the tube of ink or something like that, but no special word, Vibes. And 40, the octogenarian said that despite her life straddling several decades, she felt as if she were getting younger every day. Good, 40. And Manji, hi Manji, the great and wonderful Manji. My cousin was very happy the other day because at last he has been able to straddle the differences between his mother and his wife, albeit temporarily. Another great piece of English. Well done, Manji. Love it. And let's just refresh because I'm sure there are more. While we're waiting, if you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and let's see what else we have in store for us. I'm sure there are several, particularly at this point in the evening. And only a couple. So thanks, VG. Thanks for answering and hearting my comments. Thanks for commenting. And 40. Hello, sir. What should I use? Anyone has no right to question anyone's gender. So no, this is wrong. No one has any right to question anyone's gender. Anyone has the right to question anyone's gender without the no. Someone has no right to question someone's gender. So someone has no right to question someone else's gender. Someone has no right to question someone else's gender. No one has the right to question someone's gender. This one is the one that I like. This one's good. Yeah, the other two don't work, 40. And 40. Hello, I'm confused over the position on prepositional phrases, like the schools in the city are run by the government. The schools that are run by the government in the city. So, the schools in the city that are run by the government. The schools that are run by the government in the city. Yeah, both of these work fine. By the government in the city. I would probably say the schools in the city that are run by the government. So let's see. This you can put in both places, but I think it will sound better here. The schools in the city, because this clearly refers to the schools. The schools that are run by the government. Do you mean the government in the city or the schools in the city? By the government in the city, here with this position, the in the city gives me the idea that it's talking about the government, whereas I think it's talking about schools, and that's why. The schools in the city that are run by the government, and that's why. Okay, it's a good one. And let's try it again. I'm sure there are more comments to come that are hidden away by old nanny YouTube, who knows better what we want and what we can do than we do. Trucks may straddle both lanes when turning. Okay, good English, Leffy. I love it. Yeah. Take care on the road. And 40, hi 40 love. Bitter, full of arguments and bad feeling and anger. There was an acrimonious argument about him not paying the money that he owed. An acrimonious divorce, an acrimonious legal battle. A sharp and bitter taste. Formality 7.5. Very good. And let's give it one more go, but this was 2 minutes ago, so we're getting very close to the point. So I hope you all have a brilliant weekend. Stay safe, all of you. Take care of yourselves, and that's it. Bye for now.